So doctors, of course, are famously required to take the Hippocratic oath, the basis of which do no harm. I think politicians should have to do the same thing. I think that there are times when a nation should come together. There are times that should be unassailable, that we can be united during these times. I think that when people in this nation are going through the things they're going through in North Carolina and Georgia and other parts of the South that were hit by that hurricane, I think that it's incumbent on us to not only have prayers for them, but to actively work to make sure that our brethren are taken care of. And I think it is really incumbent on our political leaders to do so. Trump inserted himself in Georgia. He and also derided the administration for not being there. This is not about who gets there first. You got there first, but did you come with any aid? Is there any money? Is there anything you can do besides grandstand and make things work? They are actively looking for their citizens who are lost. Up to 100 people or more and counting have lost lives. There are search and rescue missions. People are trying to find loved ones. And if you can't add anything, if you can't contribute to the safety and well-being of that community, stay out. Several governors, at least two governors have said that what you're saying is not true, that they have been getting help from the federal administration. It is responsible leadership to say, we're not going to make it. You know what kind of logistical nightmare it is to have a president visit a place with all the Secret Service and the clearance and all the things they have to do to get ready for a visit? And these communities are being overrun with requests, and people are trying to get water and food and find loved ones. Why? I think that there's certain times it's incumbent on all of us to decide that these is a daytime. We should not be arguing right now until these situations get together. For a man who wants to be president, who can't even lead when the nation needs him to, can't even pretend to be a leader, but goes there as a political stunt and tries to make things worse, I don't know how you call that a leader. A leader should make things better, at least for the time when the nation is going through trauma. It is traumatic. These natural weather, these inclement weather events have done destruction of property. There are communities that got to be rebuilt. There are people that are lost. This is a time where a country needs a leader, not a guy who's grandstanding, not a guy who was 5 minutes ago hawking gold watches and now he's there saying, why isn't everybody else there? What difference did it make if you got there first, if you can't do anything for those people, not even have a prayer, not even pray? You can't come with federal aid. You're not the president. You can't come with money. You're not the president. You didn't even get your political cronies together to look like you were going to come with anything other than recrimination. I think just like doctors and healthcare workers and mental health professionals need to be careful about the way they do things, that there are things that they're politically or professionally required to do. I think our political leaders need to make sure that when things are bad, you shouldn't go there to make them worse. It shouldn't be a photo op. If you cannot come with help or prayers or substance, stay the fuck away. That's a little note from the GED section. Got the Jazz Report coming up in 15 minutes. It's the D.L. Hughley Show.
Period.